They wanna know if I'm down with the crew. There's two sides to every story, and I'm down with the truth.
That's always more. We got the independent boss himself, DJ Skills, the Mash Out King, Super Friends.
My favorite DJ.
Do I gotta go through all the nicknames, all the?
It's on you.
Okay. The Mash Out King.
Yeah.
Super Friends.
Yeah.
Justice League.
Yeah. Great American.
Great
DJ.
American DJ. Tawan's favorite DJ.
Yeah.
Dougie Fresh DJ.
Dougie Fresh DJ.
Yeah.
Mr. Black
Listen,
Friday.
but we got some more titles we can add on to that. Towards the show, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's not jump too far.
Oh, okay. Let's take it slow.
Maya's favorite DJ. You see Maya when she came down here, she was all giggling and shit.
Oh yeah, I still got that on my phone.
Yeah, no, I was like, God damn, shit.
It's a video that I haven't even posted yet.
Yeah, man.
Take the three best DJs off of the radio station and you plug them with generics. What the fuck? Who does that?
Well, I can't speak on Tron and Styles' behalf.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And those are my dudes. But, you know, my situation, it was my personal decision to fall back. Mm-hmm. But it was some things that I've noticed that probably started a couple of years ago, like 3 to 4 years probably. So if y'all probably don't remember, I wasn't on the air like 2 years ago. I was gone for like a year. Mm-hmm. A lot of people noticed it, a lot of people didn't, but it was something going on with the higher ups, and they all was dealing with some money issues. Yeah, and we couldn't get to an agreement, so I fell back. Right. But during that time, I created my own version of a syndicated show. Yeah, and me and Big B down in Myrtle Beach, and on Coast 97.3. Big B always, reached out to me whenever, like, yo, I need some mixes, we'll do what we will. And I've been doing mixes for him since like 2009. I used to do the 5 o'clock at 97.3. And my schedule just got so crazy I had to fall back. So I had an idea for an actual midday show, and I wanted to take it, a little bit bigger. So Big B was actually the first person who gave me a shot with the midday all-star mix. And I started doing that, and I want to say what is this, 2016? So I'm going on 2 years. It was beginning of 2015 when I first launched. And he gave me a whole hour. So I was doing 98.5, which I'm still doing now. 98.5 Kiss FM, Monday through Friday, 12 noon.
Myrtle Beach.
Download on iHeartRadio.
Listen on iHeartRadio. He was the first person to really grab my show. Yeah. Loved it. Gave me an hour. And, after a while, I was like, my schedule's getting crazy. An hour was a little bit too long. Let me do 30. He's like, whatever you want to do. He's like, I love it. Come back with the numbers. Everything is looking good. Gerald McSwain was still at Win at the time. And I came to him with the idea. And he was just like, I love to have you back. This, that, and the third. We talked, agreed on some things. And then I was back on Win. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to, I'm going to say towards the end of last year. I think Gerald was kind of like on his way out because of health reasons or whatever. Right. And Gerald always fought for the DJs. That's one thing I give him. Like, he fought for the DJs. Like, he kind of knew who needed to be in place and who made a difference, you know what I'm saying, in certain aspects of the radio thing. Because, like I was telling you earlier, I came from Foxy 99 era. Mm-hmm. And if anybody that's watching this podcast, you listen to Foxy 99, you already know, like, you can listen to that station from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. Right. And not miss a beat. Everything is on point. So, I got ushered in on the high side of radio. And I was doing the 5 o'clock when you talking about 2002 to 2004, 2005. Yeah. So, I kind of know the things that need to be in place and how you need to gravitate towards that to connect with the people, because that's the main piece for radio, So, some things started going on, and, we started getting little emails, and I'm just like, I just started not to feel right, Gerald, like I said, he always had our best interest in heart, but I know, he was always fighting for us to stay. Right. Yeah. Even with me and Styles, because we was all in cahoots with this email thing was going on, so me and him had to ultimately make a decision, pretty much like they took us on payroll. So me and Styles had to make a decision, like, yo, what we gonna do? And it was just like, yo, we know people listen to our shows, we know they enjoy it. Right. We gonna stay and rock. Right. So really, So really, the past, I'm gonna say 3 to 4. Well, yeah, like 3 to 4 years, 3 years that y'all probably been hearing us. Yeah, we was doing that for y'all. Like, wow. No, and that's no BS, and that's no shade towards them. Like, they gonna do what they gonna do as a business, but I figured out ways to make, you know what I'm saying?
Money, right?
Exactly, you know what I'm saying. So I wasn't losing anything.
Right.
Like, what most people don't know, my cousin Mark Ella Vincent was the first DJ to ever have a hip hop mix show on Win 106 in the 90s. That was my radio debut when I was in the 12th grade. He brought me on as a guest DJ. Let me get a 30-minute set. He had a Friday night mix show. I think it was a Friday night flavor mix. That was the hottest thing in the city rolling through the 90s. Like, he played all the new jams, you know, whatever. So I know what this, you know what I'm saying, right. what it was built upon and what people gravitated to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, even then, it was just kind of like, I know the relationship between radio and the community. Before I even got into radio heavy, I never wanted to get into radio. My whole thing was partying and touring. Like, B-Lord was my first manager. Started managing me in 99, 2000, my freshman year. I went on my first tour with B-Lord, RZA tour. Then after that, we went on tour with Kenny Burns and Young Bloods, 26-22, and that was in 2000 when Young Bloods came out with UA. I still wasn't on radio. I'm living in Raleigh then. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I saw everything from the beginning. Right. I could say we could fast forward all the way up to now, you know, when everything started occurring, and Jerry actually gave me my spot. And I think I started doing the 12 o'clock at, like, I want to say it was like 2007, 2008 maybe when I first started. Everything was rolling smooth. They was getting the results that they wanted. I was getting what I wanted. Everything was good. Right. But then when the switch up came, it was just kind of like, yo, we're a little bit too knee deep in to be switching the game up. Like, what's going on? But like I said, you know, I figured out ways to make it work. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I was for the people. Yeah. That's all that mattered to me. Like, long as they got some quality to listen to the middle of the day, I don't care about anything else. So, Gerald ends up leaving.
Oh, Shot Rule said that's the illest right there, my boy.
I met Shot them at the radio. I want to say it was 03 or 04. I had just got off a Rockefeller tour with Rel, and I was at the radio station doing an interview. I forgot who was there. I think
you told us that City Girls.
I think Buddha was there. Buddha was there, and Dan Johnson was there. Syllogist was there. I hyped Dan Johnson to do a freestyle on the air. I'll never forget this. I hyped Dan Johnson to do a freestyle on, because he was talking. I think it was around the time Cam and Nas was beefing, right? And you know, the battle rap was, you know, that was crazy. Right. The Step was in the game then. They was always to go to Yo-Yo Shop, Flow Town. You know, I'm back and forth. Yeah. Dan Johnson was at the station that night, and I hyped him to do a freestyle. Never forget this. I didn't know it would go this way. And I didn't know, I think him and Syllogist at the time had some issues, I think. And Dan, like, blanked. And I was just like, whoa. The show over, Syllogist is outside. Yeah. Like, let's get it popping. And I'm like, yo, what happened? Like, and I think that was the same night I met Shock in Holla. And they pull up in a minivan. They pull up in a minivan. So I'm walking out. They like, yo. So I'm just like, you know, I'm walking slow. But that was the first night I met them. They like, yo, we from Jersey. We heard your story. And I've been rocking with them ever since then. That was the first time I met Shot. So salute to Shot Rule, the whole Rule boys. But so when everything started getting funny style, me as an individual started thinking about, is this good for you in the direction that you're going? So it was a battle within myself. Like, I'm gonna hold it down. Yeah. You know, it's for the people. But I start seeing all these other changes going on. And I'm just like, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to rock with this. And then a couple of weeks ago, an issue happened. And I got an email. Then I got a call. And me and the PD, we talked it out. And you know, through our conversation, you know, I'm just trying to pinpoint a couple of things that was going on before he got here, just trying to, you know, let him understand, like, yo, you're not the bad guy in the situation, and I understand that, but I'm just trying to put you on point to some things that was moving before you got here. And, you know, I know he don't know me, he don't know my history because, you know, it was one thing was like, you know, you need exposure. I'm just like,
oh shit.
Here we go. That one made me fall out with Blaze. With that,
yeah.
When Blaze had said he made a post talking about Skills was most underrated. When y'all had battle at when y'all had battle at Ashton's.
Yeah. And Blaze my dude, they ain't got no real beef like
no,
that.
but he said that.
She took that shit first.
Well, one thing with me is, most people that know me, they know me from playing ball. Other half know me as being DJ Skills. I played ball all the way up to my 12th grade year, and I dropped everything to start doing my own party. So a lot of people know me from throwing my own parties. It was me, my homie Big Will, that cut at Thompson, that's my brother. And so y'all know Sophie Harris or Sophie Hamilton now. It was me, her, and Will. We started throwing our own parties at the Savannah Grove Hall. My 12th grade year, you talking about we had the whole city. And y'all know Savannah Grove Hall is little as shit.
As hell, about big
like,
as
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We talking about 150 inside, 200 outside, east, northwest, and south. All on Alligator Road. Every time we did a training, we packed it out.
And you was in high school.
I was in the 12th grade.
DJing for these grown
Anybody
folks.
that's on this pod, it was our peers.
Yeah.
But we had the whole city converging over here on this right around the block.
I know
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
After that, we was the first ones to ever do a pool party in Florence. We were at McLeod Park twice. Nobody ever was doing that. So we set the trend for a lot of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when somebody comes at me and tries to test my credibility, like that's where you're gonna see another side of me. I take that personal because me and my people, we built that from the ground up.
Right.
I'm from Willow Creek, nigga. I'm from the dirt. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's the dirt. Everything I got, I earned it. Ain't nobody gonna take that away from me. So when you start saying things like you need that exposure or, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, dude, like you obviously don't know me.
No.
Like, you know, even under the radar, I rub elbows with the who's who that everybody admires on national television.
Right.
You feel me?
I know, dog.
So,
I know, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I know, man.
So when you start saying stuff like that, it kind of gets to me, and I have to really start thinking about everything that's moving around me, and more importantly, my brand. You know, and it's just kind of like, is this healthy for you to move forward? So, you know, like I said, we had a conversation. After that was said, I had to kind of give a rundown of
who you are.
I'm from that city.
Right.
Before I even got on radio, like I had an open door to that station because of what I was doing. I was already moving and shaking in the industry before I even got a job on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need that. I'm there for the people at the end of the day. So we got that straight. So we good on that.
Right.
And then, so it was, you know, the conversation went a little bit deeper. So we was on, you know, we on one. So it was just me after I got off the phone. I just had to really take a step back. Took me a sip of some Jack Honey and ginger ale, chilling at the crib.
Shout out to the Jack Honey that was bought through.
Flash that Jack.
Yeah. And I was just like, man, you know what? You know how they say sometimes like God will put a situation in front of you, and it's kind of like you have to make a decision, but He puts it in front of you to where it's like, you know what? This is your exit.
Right.
Because other than that, you would never leave.
Right.
And with me, I love home. That was the only thing that was keeping me there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was kind of like, well, maybe this is His way of telling me like, yo, this is the only way you're gonna leave. I gotta make you feel uncomfortable, or make you feel like you're not appreciated. Not that, you know, that was happening, but I was actually feeling that way because I don't have that situation or I have to deal with that with any other station. I know everything that's moving, and they accept me with open arms, everything. So to have to deal with that back home is kind of like, it's almost like a slap in the face.
Right.
Yeah, you know, and the crazy thing about it, since you started this, Niqua, you started this, I done got a couple of calls this morning. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I wish them the best of luck. You know, it was my decision to fall back. I got big and gritty things in the works. One door closed, 4 doors in the open. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Up.
So
4 doors. You mean like 40 doors for you, shit.
Nah, it's 4 doors. I already had things already working, but it was almost to the point where I was about to have way too much on my plate. And I had to let go of something. And I hate that it had to be something that's dear to me, which is a mix show back home, which a lot of that's the only way they can hear me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm attached because I still my brother teaches at Williams. Like my parents still here. You know what I'm saying? So I still come home.
Right.
So I'm attached to that forever. So the fact that I had to let go of that, it was just kind of like it bothered me, but it's like, you know what? I didn't feel no way about it. It's like I'm good with it, I'm good without it, but I'm not gonna go to where I feel like, you know, what you're doing is not appreciated, and you know what kind of leverage you've always brought to that position and that role that you played. I played my role and I played that shit to the T. You know what I'm saying? So you never gonna make me feel less than that, like, cause I know.
Right.
Even if you don't, I do. But you know,
that's when research come in. You should, some things you don't say to people without knowing who you're talking to.
And that's always the case, and that happens in the industry. But sometimes you gotta grab your nuts and you gotta let them know what up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with me and Duke, like I ain't gonna call his name, but like I said, he ain't the corporate. He ain't the issue. You know what I'm saying? We good. At the end of the day, it was just like, yo, you know, he actually wanted me to stay. Like, you know, I definitely did get mixes. You know, at the end of the conversation, like I definitely did get mixes. I want to keep this thing moving. You know, so you sign whatever, send it back. We can get it back cracking. I got the phone. I just ain't feel right. Right. Because I know it's not him.
Right.
It's bigger fish.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I done been on that road before 2 to 3 years before he got there. I done went through that. And I'm just like, man, I'm good. So, fell back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the plug, me.
Yeah. Shout out to Tanique on that. She was on it.
She really just jumped in. I just asked the question. I'm like, what if? Because you know, you can tell when there's a damn DJ Skills mix on the damn radio because everything is blended. You got nice drops and everything, and you know everything is just works. But it was one song after another song.
That's what somebody told me. And I was just like, nah, that's not me.
But so when Doc said that he had since last Thursday, I'm like,
it was actually longer than that. Because I've been here floating in and out of the city like the past couple of weeks, dealing with some stuff with my family or whatever. And I want to say it's probably like 2 weeks. Because I was actually listening to the radio one day when I was in the city, and it was just like Skills is on vacation. I'm just like, no, I'm not.
See? Live.
Like, no, I'm not. But I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, they gonna do whatever they gonna do. I wish them much success moving forward in the future. Yeah. You know, it just right now it don't fit in with what I have already in motion. Yeah. And it's becoming to be too much on the plate. So it's like process of elimination. If it don't make sense, gotta go. If it was up to me, I would pick y'all up on a Sunday afternoon just to kickstart something. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all deserve that platform. People listen to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's that connection that's needed, and it's definitely missing. Like, you know, it's being taken. The radio is being taken away from the people, and it's been twisted into something that's getting out of control, and they losing listeners. And that's radio everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, I respect what y'all got going on. Absolutely. I just want to see y'all do it on a bigger platform. That's all.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be done. You know, now we ain't reached our 1,000 yet. We about at like 994.
No, because we're about to go back on TV.
Oh yeah, we're about to do back TV.
All y'all need is a show.
You think people really listen to radio, like talk radio
on a Sunday? What are you doing?
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why I know how this thing works.
You're right.
On Sunday evenings, that's when everybody kick back. That's why you hear the old school shows Sunday afternoon, because most people are kicked back. So why not have, you know, I'm not going to really say a locally based show, but y'all pretty much talking about things that hit home, and then y'all have that mixed up with a DJ that's playing dope jams. Who's not going to listen? Y'all gossiping, talking about some real things that people want to talk about, and y'all playing dope music, and y'all breaking new artists. Who don't want to hear that?
You right.
Forget the regular programming format. Like, that's... Get that out of here.
Right.
But nobody listens to us when we say that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
we're going to wrap it up because Skills got to go take care of family business.
Yeah.
My husband has called me twice.
I ain't got no.
And you ain't got no more storage on your phone.
So that BT
uncut.
Yeah, take it up.
XN.
Southwest Homecoming. October 14th, City Grill, we there. The Black Party Saturday, November 19th, Florence Civic Center. Me and the homie DJ Blaze, we getting busy out there. You on the bill that night?
Nah. Okay. Nah, I'm gonna be in Mother that weekend.
Okay. Yeah, we moving and shaking out here.
Yeah.